I'm going to say this right now. This is a Fight of the Year candidate. This is going to be a very good fight. Skye Nicholson, been studying her for a while. She's a lot better than what I've realized over time. Don't let the one knockout fool you. Her style is just, it looks passive, but it's very aggressive. Sometimes she's heavy on the back foot, but when she chooses to be aggressive, she definitely is. She does a lot of things that I've noticed that I haven't noticed certain fights. Like she'll actually paw away at your punches or your gloves and like push away at your gloves on the way of entry. Like when you're trying to be accurate with a punch before you even try to loop the punch around or throw it or try to sit on the punch, she'll already try to block your glove or push it away before you even have a chance to lift your arms up and come with a left hook, right hook, or a counter, jab. I think her jab is excellent. But Tiara Brown is someone that people are just overlooking. She's a dog in this fight. The only thing I'm worried about going into this fight with Tiara Brown is the only thing I'm worried about is like I don't want to say activity because she has been boxing, but has she been fine-tuned enough in this fight to be able to, just go the whole entire fight? Because she has been active the last few years, but is she fine-tuned enough to actually go in there, really give her the fight that she needs? Because Skye Nicholson, she's gonna be able to go in there, do what she does, and she's gonna be in her home country. So that's kind of where I'm looking at things, and I'm like, man, how's this gonna go? And Tiara Brown did win every round against Baviera, so I don't know. It is it's a close one to call, really, and that's someone that Skye Nicholson also fought, and they both dominated shutout in both fights. So it's kind of hard to really reveal things. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like they're gonna be in our home country. The fight's gonna be so close. Uh, Skye Nicholson, from what I've seen, just to break it down for people who's not familiar with women's boxing, she has a fighting style like Ryan Garcia, kinda, from what I've seen. When I see her fight, I keep seeing Ryan Garcia for some reason. And when I see Tiara Brown fight, I see more of a style like O'Shaquie Foster. So this is gonna be a very interesting fight with two all-around fighters. And whoever can jab the most, be able to control the fight, because the jab is going to be very important in this fight, because they're both going to want to throw combinations and be aggressive. But Tiara Brown's going to go out there and try to, she's going to have to let her hands go full capacity. She's going to have to be punching the whole time because, like I said, you're going to be in enemy's territory. And going into this fight, Skye Nicholson is probably already 2 or 3 rounds up. I'm just being honest. And you're gonna have to go in there and basically pitch a shutout and or have that kind of mindset. And I'm not saying that to be biased. I'm just keeping it 1,000, like to be real with you. Because after the fight, if it is a robbery or close, you're definitely gonna hear from me. But I'm just gonna put this perspective out there. It's gotta be a good fight to the point where people know that she dominated. It might not be enough because the way I don't want to speak that way, but the way that they've been scoring fights lately, it's a toss up. But Skye Nicholson could easily win this fight. Tiara Brown could easily win this fight. But from what I've seen, I don't know, man. I'm leaning towards a draw. To be honest with you, in this fight, I'm leaning towards a draw. And I really don't have any answers. I'm leaning towards a draw. And I usually don't pick draws. But that's all I got.